Good morning. Today is November 15th and is options expiration day, which means that price action is not gonna be as predictable as usual. Setups that usually work might not work as well today. We have traders adjusting positions, rolling positions, options that expire, contracts that expire today. So that causes some price action that could come unexpectedly. So just be careful with that. Just be aware of that. Sometimes we say that, and then like literally we have a day that nothing moves, until all of a sudden things starts moving. So just be aware of that. So let's look at what happened yesterday. So we were trading in a 6-day of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was the 6th day of balance. We were trading in this nicely formed range, nice distribution, until eventually we broke down. We were kind of like dripping down the whole day, and then Powell spoke, and then we filled the gap. And then the overnight sellers kept going, and we have inventory 100% short. With we're opening with a RTH gap, right? That we're opening around here, and the close from yesterday is up here. So we do have one thing that I want to point out is that the low here this is the extended session low, but the RTH low is up here. So I'm gonna mark both of them because so some traders are going to be looking at this as the gap fill, right? So those would be the RTH low. So we have this gap. We have a double distribution on the overnight session, and we have the settlement up here at 59.78 and a quarter. So we should see a little bit of an inventory correction to at least attempt to fill the gap. But because it's OPEX, things could get interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to happen today. Also, the other thing to note is that we're trading inside this session, which is the session from the election, right, where we broke above this range that we had been trading. We have a huge gap here that basically is like the whole distribution, right? Like we kind of like skipped through it and then broke above it. So, and this has some poor structure. We have some single prints which are we are trading through them in the overnight session, and then this is a double distribution. So as of now, we're trading right in the middle, like kind of like filling this area. And this is an area where I was looking for responsive buyers because we broke above it, and then I was looking for a bounce from here, right? We still could get a little lower and test this low volume node and test this 21 EMA and the 20 moving average. And this area I'm expecting buyers to defend. If they don't, then we have this big volume node that hasn't been retested on the way, after breaking above it, and it's at 58.78. And then we have that gap down here that fills at 58.23 and a quarter. But I'm expecting this area to hold at least today, and then if we correct some of the inventory and start trading inside yesterday's value, then I'm gonna be looking for a move towards the 6,000 level, right? I'm not sure about the whole value being traded through, just because if you look at the profile yesterday, it was not. It's kind of like a multi-distribution profile. So when you have that, then you can consider this as a session, right? Kind of like see this as a session. So I will be looking for this area to be to have some resistance here because of this low volume node and because of that that psychological 6,000 area, right? So if in the case that we accept above value, then I'm gonna be looking for this as an area where we should see some sellers. But if not, if we are able to get above it, then the 20-day point of control is here at 60.16, so I'm expecting a move up there, and then at that point we should expect for the next few sessions to retest the highs, because that will be like a look below and fail and then retest these highs. Remember, the November is historically a bullish month, so I'm still looking for longer term traders to buy at these areas. Okay, so that's about it for ES. NQ, similar values up here. Trading inside this session. So if we start moving down, then the target is at 680 for NQ. And then the gap for that day, the big gap it fills down here at 385. And then if we get back above, I want to see above 2150 on NQ, so that we can start moving back to that 21,115 as a target, and then expect some sellers around this area right here. And then if we get above that, then retesting the 20-day point of control. Okay, crude oil. I mentioned earlier that I switched to the F contract. So the 68 is the magnet now. So looking for in this distribution to fade the edges, shorts in this area, the 69.50 to 60, and then longs around the 66.40 to 80. Okay, and gold, this bounce here seems to be holding, so I'm seeing if we can get back above the 2600 area, or if we make another attempt to trade through this distribution and then retest the 2500. But so far this bounce seems to be holding, so let's see what happens with this. Let's see what else we have today. We have a Fed Collins speaking at 9 right now. We have some industrial production at 9:15. Business inventories at 10 a.m. Fed Colin speaking again at 10:30, and Rick Count at 1 p.m. and then more Fed speaking in the afternoon. So besides being OPEX, we have Fed speaking. So just keep an eye on those. The algos like to trade when the Feds are speaking. Okay, I think that's about it. Have a great day, and remember, keep it light today. Good luck.